Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Superior Banquet Crystal opening. This will be potentially my final one. As the Banquet event is raged on, whether or not you like it or don't like it, you are faced with an opportunity or a state where you're like, do I invest more or do I stop? One thing that I've said is that I would invest X amount in. I did want to put in several tens of thousands of units in. At the moment, I only have 19,911. And since the Karina's Challenges came out, I then decided, well, I might change what I'm doing and my structure. I'm still doing a video that will be out on Boxing Day, which is the 26th of December, which looks at whether or not I got ripped off by avoiding the Cyber Weekend or going with the Banquet event instead for investing my units. I'm doing some calculations to my spreadsheet at the moment that will be turned into a better infographic later on. But one thing that I definitely know is that I've invested in 3,000 units plus 1,500, 4,500 so far. Plus, in this video, I'm going to be investing 4,200, meaning that my round total is 8,700. I did say in videos probably leading up to this point, 9,700. I was out by 1,000 because I didn't equate into how much units I'd actually spent. I thought I spent more, or I'd be looking to spend more. But I'm going to stop on 8,700. I think that's enough, and the rest will be used to Karina's Challenges, which I think in this current climate of things, and the state of Kabam, and the state of the Banquet event in general, hey, I'm pretty chill with. Right, with all explanation out of the way, let's get into opening up some Superior Banquet Crystals and take it from there. First of all, I'm going to be doing 15 in this video, and I want to do the 5 first before popping the 10. So let's get that up to that there, and then what we're going to do is go back and then add in the 10 because I want to do this in one big lot right here. So there we go. You can see all the units that have been spent now. That's the 4,200 total because it is. I got to double check this because I've got to double check it for the video because otherwise I sound like a bit of a weirdo if I get it wrong. Okay, so it's 3,000 plus 300 plus 300 plus 300 plus 300. There we go, 4,200 total. That's what it should be. Right, pop it, get on with it. Yeah, okay, fine. So first of all, we have got, and I need to, well, I'll kind of like pop the rest of them and then we'll kind of like have a look what is got from 15 right now. The points are the most important thing and climbing up a bit more. So from this, I have got one tier 7 basic. So I need to add that to my my calculations. One tier 7 basic. It looks like I have got for that as well some more tier 6 class catalyst because everybody loves that, don't they? Tier 6 class catalyst times, I don't know how many. We'll just go with 2 because I've kind of hurried it along. I'm sure I can get a calculation for this at some stage without going so closely into it. 17,100 of that, which is the equivalent of getting one and the other. So that's 11,400 plus the 5,700. Those are the drop rates. And what else have we got? Oh, okay, that's tier 3 alpha. That's, wow, tier 3 alpha. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that wonderful? Why are you doing this, Rich? Why even bothering? I'll explain in a minute. So we got one of those. We're going across. ISO, 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 and okay, unfortunately, it's only 2 of those, which is, well, it is what it is. Across again. 3,000 7-star shards. Woo! That means that was 2 times the 1,500. Woo! And do you know? Thankfully, this is when it's my stopping point. That was trash. With the opening there. So bad. Why did you do that? Okay, I'll explain. You can see now I've popped up to 10. I've got now 10 available milestone bits and bobs. What does that do for me? Well, it gets me up to that point there. Now, that's fine. I am going to go a little bit further, but that's going to be with the Accolades event. Now, I think if I've done my sums correctly, it does get me up to the tier 4 alpha. I don't know. Actually, it's not with Is it with the realm event? It might be with the realm event. I know from the solo perspective, it's got me that tier 4 alpha. That's one of the things that I was most kind of like interested in, is getting the tier 4 alpha. I've got that. That's great. Oh, these rewards, they are so annoying, but you know, helpful. The tier 4 alpha I wanted. The 7-star shards I'll take because it's up to that point, and I'm stopping right now. So I just had to do some last minute calculations and stuff because I didn't really do a good job first time of what I need to do. This is really for me. So I'm at a 1,180 deficit. I get from the accolades event minus 400 on that total because there's 4 more left, which puts me down to 780. Unfortunately, it means I've got to open a further 2. I say unfortunately because I'm done. I've had enough. But I've got to do another 2, and then I'll get it for free at the end of the event. So let's do that right now. The final 2, because I want that tier 4 alpha, and I'll get it for doing, you know, whatever. Anyway, pop in 2. See what I grab from it. It's ass. Of course it's ass, and yeah, I'm done. But as I said, I needed to do it. I needed to get a further 800 points in order to get up further. There's the sums. Get up to there. That will get me. Obviously gets me nothing up when it comes to like the realm event itself, but it gets me up to 1 of the milestones. Then the next one will be when I get the free ones. It will put me up to getting a nice tier 4 alpha, which I wanted to do. So that's my stopping point right there. A further 600 units, and for that we got tier 3 alpha. So tier 3 alpha and whatever the other thing was. Who actually cares? But I will be doing a follow-up to this because I think that's going to be important. So it's pretty exciting to see what the future is going to hold for this particular next part of the video, which will be out in a couple of days once I've tidied up my spreadsheet of information as to what I picked up. And I think that it will be in the favor of the Banquet event versus Cyber Weekend, but it's mainly from an investment to what I got out from it. And of course, the full total of units that I have invested is actually 9,300 units. I was thinking, oh, is it going to be 8,700? But of course it's not, because I don't know why I thought it was going to be. It's still less than I originally thought. Originally I was like, oh, it's 9,700. No, then it's 8,700. No, it's 9,300 units have been spent so far based on buying the 10, a little 5-pack, a 14, a 2, getting to that round total of 9,300. I'm going to put together the next step of the video, and that will be out in a couple of days' time. So thanks very much for the support watching the video. Look out for a Christmas Day spectacular big crystal opening that will feature a lot of 7 stars. I'm not quite sure on the volume. I need to count them up and figure out what what is going to be open for it. But I've got 274,000 right there, so that's definitely a nice little chunk. Plus some extra ones like a Incursion one or Glorious one, and some other, and another one as well, like an Alliance War one, like Loyalty one. So yeah, look out for that. Thanks very much for watching, supporting the channel as always. And how has your superior Banquet crystal luck been? Have you stopped? What are your thoughts on the matter? Put it in the comments. See you soon. Bye.